The gift you received with such affection might actually be the first warning sign of an approaching lie. This unsettling truth, though little known, has been uncovered through decades of deep psychological research. Have you ever received an unexpected present, only to later realize there was an invisible cost attached? If this has happened to you, it wasn't just bad luck. There exists a psychological pattern, ancient and persistent, that explains why someone who offers you a gift may, consciously or not, be concealing a deception that will come later. We are on the verge of uncovering something that could completely shift how you perceive the kind gestures you receive. It is no coincidence that many ancient cultures had proverbs warning against gifts from strangers or enemies. The well-known saying, "Beware of Greeks bearing gifts," comes from a deep-seated cultural wisdom that modern psychology is only now beginning to validate. According to principles from analytical psychology, there's a subconscious link between the act of giving and the hidden need to cover or prepare for a forthcoming lie. This isn't speculation. It's a documented behavioral pattern that has been observed across cultures, time periods, and types of relationships. Imagine this. The person who has given you the most throughout your life may also be the one who has kept the most secrets from you. Does that sound like just a coincidence? Science would argue otherwise. Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists in history, identified this dynamic as part of what he termed the shadow, the hidden side of ourselves that we prefer to keep out of view, even from our own awareness. What you're about to understand might change how you interpret affectionate gestures forever. It may even explain that subtle feeling of unease you've experienced when receiving something that seemed too generous or too unexpected. That discomfort wasn't paranoia. It was your unconscious trying to alert you to something your conscious mind hadn't yet processed. Your instincts picked up on a contradiction between the surface gesture and the emotional undercurrent behind it. This is not some fringe theory or conspiracy. It is a serious psychological insight based on long-standing observations of how human relationships function. Beneath the surface of many relationships lies a complex web of unspoken motives, fears, and compensations. Often, a gift is not merely a token of love or kindness. It can be a tool of manipulation, a distraction, or a silent attempt to balance an internal moral scale tilted by guilt or deception. Understanding these dynamics can be the difference between continuing in patterns of disillusionment or stepping into relationships built on truth. If you've ever had that intuitive moment, a quiet whisper within you saying, "Something's not right," when accepting a gift, you're not alone. That feeling was real. And today, you'll learn exactly what it meant. What I'm sharing with you is not common knowledge, but it has the potential to save you from years of heartache. If you've received a gift and later uncovered a lie, you've lived this pattern firsthand. And if you're comfortable, share your story. Just write the word "gift" in the comments. Let others know they're not alone. Your experience could help someone else recognize the pattern in their own life. This silent exchange, generosity on the surface, hidden truth underneath, affects millions of relationships worldwide. The more we talk about it, the more people can break free from it. Recognizing the emotional layers behind a gift doesn't mean you become cynical. It means you become aware. Awareness leads to authenticity. And in a world where so much is hidden, that awareness is a rare and powerful gift in itself.